Good morning, everyone. Good morning and welcome to a special and a very important video from BioPoint channel for Neet 2021 aspirants on how to fill the OMR sheet during the examination in the 3 hours of Neet exam. Without wasting too much of time, let's get into the video and then let's speak about how to fill the OMR sheet. Clear? Guys, I will suggest you 3 different methods. Okay, I will suggest you 3 different methods. That is, the first method is, I'll tell you 3 different methods and you can choose which one you can choose for writing it. The first one, solving one question 1-to-1. That is, one question, one OMR. That is, you solve question number 1, you mark the OMR for question number 1. Then, like 180 questions, 1 OMR. Okay, one question, one OMR. That is, after solving the first question, come back to the OMR, mark it. Second set of people or second method is you complete all 180 questions and then you come and start marking the OMR. Third set that I would like to tell you is, like this year you have section A, section B. So you're completing section A of the first one or A1. Then you are coming and marking one OMR. Which method do you think will be beneficial for you? So I'm telling you this in order to make you understand which you have to practice. This last method would be the most useful for you. Why? I will tell you in this today's session. That is, you have to solve. Suppose you are starting with biology. Many of you will be starting with bio only, right? So if you're starting with the biology part, that is this year you have botany section A. So you're marking botany section A whole answers in the question paper like 91. You'll be marking like this, not 91, 101, 102. You'll be marking the option number A. Then next one option B, next option C. Like this you will be marking. And finally, your 35 questions gets over. You come back to the OMR. You come back to the OMR, start marking the answers for that. So I'm not forcing anybody to take up this because it depends for each people. I will tell you what are the pros and cons of each method. Filling the Neet OMR sheet after solving the entire paper, or after each question. Guys, how much preparation you have done, that much important is filling of your OMR sheet. This year, I don't know how many schools or how many centers would obey this correctly this year. Last year also so many, even you guys itself have complained me regarding the same. That is, in your exam center, the paper was given at 2 p.m. The pen was not given. The pen was given to you at 2:15, 2:20 p.m. You were sitting idly, reading the questions simply. You were there, but the papers was collected sharp at 5. Certain people complained of that. Certain people have complained like the question paper was not issued at time. They were issued after 2 p.m. only, but the examiner in between came and given the pen and they wasted a lot of time for the students and finally they collected the paper at 5 sharp. Third set of complaints that I received was examination was started at the correct time, but their papers were collected half an hour prior to the finishing time. Certain students complained. So the question paper, that is the OMR sheet for filling the roll number, everything, there were so many details to fill in the OMR, but the OMR was given at 1:55 p.m. And we filled the OMR at 2:15 only. We lost 15 minutes. Or the time to solve 15 MCQs, we lost that time. But we were not given any kind of extra time. We were given pens that were not working properly. So everything depends for you. So this time NTA have very strictly prescribed that every school or center must give the question paper sharp at 1:45. The question booklet must be received by the students sharp at 1:45, but I don't know how much or how many centers would strictly obey this particular instruction from NTA. Okay, let me tell you the answer for the first question. No, it's never after solving the entire paper, nor after solving each question. Let me tell you, if you fill the full OMR sheet at the last, then it increases the chance of mistake, because we are not going to solve all the 180 questions, right? There would be 1 or 2 questions confusing for you. There will be 10 to 20 questions confusing for you, unattended, you will be leaving. For those students, what happens? There are chances of mistake. You will be, first of all, going to physics, you'll be marking the option for biology. Many students will make this mistake. They'll start solving from 101 of biology. They'll go and mark the first option in physics. And remember, and you will be thinking only one question, right? Guys, one question can change your 60,000 to 70,000 of rank. And let me tell you, the first question will be from the chapter units and measurement. So that will be an easy question which every NEET aspirant will prepare. So that increases your chance of mistake. Because you're going to fill a bulk of 180 questions at a stretch, that will make you mistake. Second, you will be very much worried while solving the question that you have to fill the OMR sheet too. So you will make a couple of mistakes there as well. As you solve, because till this long year, you will have been solving, like you read first, you mark the option. You read the second, you mark. If you not got third, you will move on to the fourth. Thinking about the third, make the option number 4, question number 4 wrong, mark the OMR wrong, everything wrong, fully wrong, completely wrong, right? The same thing, if you preparing for solving the or marking the OMR at the end of the paper, you'll be, whenever you are taking a question, you'll be thinking, oh, I have to fill the OMR, oh, I have to fill the OMR. You're moving on to the 5th question, oh, I have to fill the OMR. So till the 180 question, you'll be thinking, I have to fill the OMR. At last, 180 question will come to the end. Clear? So that's, you should not make that such a kind of a mistake to attempt the OMR only at the last. Don't do that blunder. Reason for not following the second method, which was the second method, 1-1 strategy. That is 1 question, 1 OMR. It takes your attention out of the sheet. It takes your attention out of the sheet. Droppers can easily feel this, right? It takes your attention. Suppose, let me tell you, you are doing question number 90. You're marking the option. Okay, option you are marking. Clear? You're moving on to question paper and reading the 91 question. You're not able to solve that. Then you're moving on to 92nd question. You're not able to solve that. Till 96, you are not aware about any question. For 96, the option is A. You'll directly come about and mark the option correctly. But what happened? You'll be thinking about the questions that you have skipped. Right? Your mind will be definitely stuck in those questions which you have already skipped. Am I right or wrong? That is one thing. The second thing which I would tell you is that whenever you're reading the first question, you're coming back to the OMR. Okay, this is the OMR sheet. You're coming to the OMR sheet and marking the question number 1. Then you will be, once again, you will be looking to the question paper. Please just comment down on the comment section. How many of you does this blunder in your examination hall? It's not, we cannot call it as a blunder or a foolishness, because it's in your mind. Small age children, your minds will be stuck. You are confident with an answer, but again, you'll waste 2 to 3 minutes over there. That is, you read one question, you will come, before marking the OMR also, you'll go back to see which option, read the question once again, read the options once again to clarify. Then you will come to the OMR, then you will mark, look at the question number correctly with the pen. You'll mark the OMR, whether I'm marking A, B, or C, or D, or whatever. Then you will again go to the question, read the option once again, and then you will be satisfied. So just imagine how much time you're wasting at that. Plus, if you don't answer consecutive question, and if you have skipped questions in between, if you have the habit of filling the OMR after each question, then it is very likely to fill the previous consecutive question that you have skipped in the question paper. You will bubble. Suppose 91 you are writing, 92, 93 you are not writing, but after reading 94th question, you will be coming and marking the OMR for the 92nd one. That can be a blunder. The right method which I would suggest you to fill the NEET OMR sheet is after solving a section. So I will tell you is to complete one section, say physics, and then fill the OMR. Guys, if you are taking 1 hour for physics, then takes just 10 minutes. Just take 10 minutes and complete the filling of OMR of the physics part. So after you, what happened? After you solve the chemistry part, and come back to the OMR. Your OMR will be set ready for the next bubbling. That is, okay. Clear, everyone? Clear? Yes. So, what we were telling? Yes. Because you will be wearing gloves in certain centers, it's not compulsory, but for Neet exam, it's compulsory. When you are going through, when you're moving your hands through the OMR, there are chances for the ink to spread, right? Because we are not clear whether which pen they are going to give you so that you can practice with that for your mock test. No, you cannot do that because each examination center, they'll give you different pens, right? So as you mark it, there are chances. So don't do that. Okay. No scratching or no erasing or nothing should be made in your OMR because it is going to be read by a machine. It is going to mark only those black bubbles. Clear? This is going to save you, okay, OMR sheet at the last. Plus, it was a more efficient way as it helped in reducing the mistake as well. And I'm not forcing anybody to, you must take this method, but I have already shared what are the pros and cons of each of the three methods, and you are advised to keep yourself at the safest place. Guys, just you try. You have 10 days in front of you, right? So just try by attending a mock test. You try. Today you try a mock test by using this method. Okay. Try your mock test by the first method one day. The next day you try with the second. Third day you try with this method. Then find out which is going to get you more marks, which is going to help you to reduce your negatives, save your time. Three things you have to tally out. So that's what I have to share you. Thank you, everybody. See you with next video tomorrow. Bye-bye.